now the special feature of our program, the appearance of our mystery challenger, for which the panel is always blindfolded, as you know. The blindfolds in place, panel?
Yes, sir.
Good. Will you enter mystery challenger and sign in, please? All right. Panel, you will remember the different form of questioning, one question at a time, in turn moving clockwise. And we will begin with Arlene Francis.
Would your name be found in the theatrical pages of the newspaper?
Well, it's a possibility. Mr. Allen, it's a possibility, he said.
Are you better known for your work in motion pictures than for your work in television?
Yeah, well, I reckon so. Miss Brown? Said I reckon so.
Better known in motion pictures than in television. Are you in a motion picture that's going to be opening in New York this coming week?
Yeah. Sir?
Is it a great, big, spectacular picture that you're going to open in?
Well, you did a little question about it. Miss Francis?
Are you Steve McQueen?
That was a great voice. I'm just waiting for somebody to go off the track on it.
Yeah, you open tomorrow. Is it tomorrow night or Tuesday night?
Well, we have the premiere Tuesday night, yeah.
Premiere Tuesday night, yeah. The Sandpepples, huh?
The Sandpepples,
Yes.
yes. That was 9 months in the Orient.
Had a little trouble making that picture, didn't you?
Well, we had a few weather interferences, wind from Manchuria, and the tides went out, and 1,500 extras wearing wristwatches and a period piece. Wait, you mean if you shot a scene and you had 1,500 extras wearing wristwatches and had to do it all over again? Well, we had a problem because there were 3 different dialects there, and we only had one interpreter, and it was in 1924, so the 1,500 extras had to be in period code, you see, and they would constantly wear the wristwatches. They wouldn't take them off, you know, so they'd be flashing them up in the camera like this. So we had to stop taking off, you know. Did you say you spent 9 months out there? We spent 4.5 months in Taiwan and Formosa, in Keelong, Tamsui, places where actually people hadn't seen a movie, you know. And then we did about 4 months in 3.5 months in Kowloon, the New Territories. Oh yes, 2 months, 2 miles from the communist border, and that last 2 months was really, you know, it was a little scary. Yeah, that's exciting up there. Yeah. But now, when you go out and work, you had 1,500 of the native population, indigenous population, as extras? Yes. Not in all scenes. Some of the scenes we had where the gunboat is coming in, we had 1,500 extras, yeah. All the wardrobe that we brought from Hollywood, some we made there, dressed them up so they would look the part, you see. And do they take direction readily? I'm just interested. You have to work with such a mass of people who you had communications problems and speech, and yet they can get the feel of what you're trying to do and do it with. Well, it was a bit difficult, but we had Bob Wise. So we kind of had it made. We had an awful good director and producer, but we had, there were 3 dialects. There was the Cantonese, Chinese, and Taiwanese. Now, we had one interpreter who perhaps spoke Cantonese, so he would give the orders to the extras, you know, to do this, and the other ones didn't understand, you know. And then we'd be fighting about, well, why don't we have an interpreter? And it would keep going and going and going. That's what well, it's an exciting story, and I'm sure it's made a great movie. Thanks for giving us the Sunday night when you're here in New York. My pleasure. Good to have you with us.